There we go. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you guys are doing good. So today we're going to be designing my Enderman farm. And this is going to be really interesting. Because right now my Enderman farm is really good, but it just looks really bad. So I need to make it look really good. Or no, it works really well, but it just looks terrible. So yeah. Let's just try to see if we can come up with some cool designs. I'm actually going to ask ChatGPT if we can get some designs. I don't really know what we're going to be doing just yet, but I got a couple ideas. Let's see. Let me ask here. Like, still low. Let's see what it comes up with here. Okay. Alright, leaves, bottom. Okay. Let's see. Alright, let's see what we get here. So I want to get the image from ChatGPT and I'll try to like recreate it the best I can. So we'll see how this works. This is going to be interesting because I don't know if it'll work, but it's worth a shot. Well, our music cut out. That's not good. Probably the worst thing that can happen. Alright. Okay. Yeah, no. We're not gonna make that. Yeah, there is no way that I am making this. That's not gonna happen. Let's see. I want to make sure that I know how tall the Enderman farm is. Just so I can go up from that. Well, I don't really know. So we will take, let's see. Alright, that's kind of annoying with the continuity thing. Like, that doesn't even work. There's no connected textures whatsoever, so the continuity mod doesn't work, at least for me. I'm not really sure if it needs anything else to be fully functional. But, I don't know. This is not good. Continuity, configuration. This is weird, because now I can't get the, thing here. Can I, can I get this one away? Or what? Issues? No. I'm gonna try to, get this one away. Like the connected thing, because it actually doesn't work at all. See? It doesn't work. It's not connected. I don't know if I need a certain thing here for it to work. Like, do I need to update it or what? Continuity. No, it's fully updated. This is weird. It's not really looking too good. But okay, I'm gonna delete the continuity mod. Delete. Because that didn't really work anyway. So let's log out of the game. Let's reload. Alright. Let's try again. All I know is that I want to get like some cool lights around. So that would be purple fluorescent? No, purple frog lights. So magenta frog lights, right? Yeah. I don't know exactly how we're gonna do it, but I'll give it a shot. Hey, there we go. E, nice. See, there we go. Now it works. So, let's get everything here. So, let's have this as our middle block. So, let's see, how big is this? So obviously the entire thing is what, 3 blocks? Purple block right there. And yeah, so well, that's the farm itself. Right here. And I don't know exactly how large it is. Possibly like this? Not really too sure. So I think it's 3. Yeah, it is. So 3 all around. So this is just the spawn area by itself, or no, the killing chamber area by itself, but I need a cool exterior for it, because it looks very, very out of place compared to my end hub. It looks really out of place. So we have this right here, so we're obviously gonna have the Enderman fall down. I don't really know exactly how tall it is. That might be a problem though, I'm not gonna lie. That's like the main thing we gotta check. Height wise, it's 44 blocks, I think, in total. So, what are we gonna do? Let's get some frog lights around. So I think this is what I did all around, just to get some light going. But yeah, this is basically like the bare bones part of my farm. It's off center, I think. Yeah, it is. There we go. There we go. So yeah, the farm right here works just so I can kill the Enderman. Pretty easy. How exactly would this work though? I would actually need to build it like a couple of blocks higher. Like this. Possibly up there, I don't know. Right? I mean, I could check real quick if it works. Probably a bit too high up though. Let me hold on. Let me see here. The reason why I have it over here is just because it's going to be lagging quite a lot when I load in the game. So, yeah. It's going to be really, really annoying. Let me see. Why is it not working? There we go. Let me try again. Cool. Okay, so we have this right here, guys. So how tall exactly is the Enderman farm? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we gotta go on one block, and then 2, 3, 4, and then on the 5th one is gonna be the platform. And then we have this. But how tall is it exactly? I don't know. That's a bit weird. I don't know how tall it is. Let me check. So from this point, that's what? So Y level is 5, and then up until this point right there. How tall is that one? Target a block. 47-ish? 44. So this is actually 44. So from 5 all the way up to 44. Okay. Seems good enough. Sure. But the Enderman farm works really, really good. I've also made some adjustments, like adding trapdoors to the Enderman fall chamber, just so that they think it's a full block, and they can drop down and die and, you know, whatnot. All that stuff. So, it's great. Anyways, so from 5 to 44. That's at least the area. So 5 blocks tall. This is minus 60. Why is it minus 60? What the hell? So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on the 5th one. That's fine, I guess. There we go. Yeah, that should be alright. So I'm gonna do this, and then we'll see what we can come up with. This is gonna be really, really horrible if we can't do it. So we gotta go all the way up to Y level 44. So, we'll see. We'll see about this. I don't really have like a concrete idea of what I want to do, but I want to make it like really futuristic, kind of like the end hub I made. So something like with rings and lights and stuff like that. I kind of want to do that, but on a smaller scale. But it also needs to have a lot more functions than my end hub. It needs to have an enchantment area, since, you know, we get levels and blah blah blah, all that stuff. So I need that as well. Alright, let's see. So we got this right here. Four. And then 5 right there. Yeah. Sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th one. Alright. So now we have the height measured at least. Here. And 3. Hold up. Nope. Yeah, it should be 3 on all sides. It is. Good. So, right. So now I need to go 44 blocks up, and then I want to make the killing chamber, which is just going to be cobblestone, because that's what we have. So, yeah, why not? Let's go up 44 blocks, and that would be around until Y level 11. I think we're on 55 right now. So, minus Y11, or Y minus 11 is how far we need to go up for this to work, at least properly. Was a bit higher up. There we go. So that's the one. I think. I guess so. Then I just need to make it like 9 blocks out. And then go all the way in and blah blah blah. So it should be fine. So this is obviously where we're gonna have all of this. Wait, do I have it properly mapped out? Yeah, I do. Awesome. Cool. Actually, no, that needs to be here, because we need to get blackstone. Alright, and then blackstone. Well, just regular blackstone, that's fine. I guess it needs to be like... Where's this one? That's 3, and then this one needs to go a lot further. Okay. I think we're fine. Maybe not. I think I messed up on the calculations. I did. It's got to be one more out like this. Yeah, like that, and then we're gonna go one more in like this. So at least it works, I guess. Although I think it's 9 blocks. At the area. I think we're fine here, so let's do that. Cool. Alright, so at least we have the spawn area. I want to check how big the area was. I think it was 9 blocks, and I want to have a wall just yeah, about right here, honestly. So about right there. I think it was like 9 blocks. Right here it's That's 8. So we gotta go one more. And then I'm gonna go out like that. I think we should be fine. So let's see, let's go 9 blocks this way, but it's basically just gonna be 8. I don't know. It's gonna be 8. Cool. And what about this? There we go. So something like this, at least that's going to be the spawn platform. There's going to be 9 in total, so 6 more blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 9 in total. I just want to make sure that we have the farm done. So I know, like, the height of everything. Something like that. I think this is what I did. I'm not really sure. For like the farm and whatnot. Let me see. So how are we gonna do this? Like, I watched a video that would use end rings, or not like end rings, but like just a ring around the entire thing, but I don't really want to use that method. That's a bit too much. Actually, I think it would be kind of cool if we had like a glass thingy right here, so it could show the Enderman just dropping down. That'd be kind of cool, right? I feel like that would be pretty cool to watch. Something like that, I guess. I mean, you would really have to, like, know it was there, but it is. And then what we could do as well is use the frog lights here. Or would that destroy it? I'm thinking, like, if we obviously have frog lights, then the Enderman will not spawn up here. I think. I don't know. Maybe? See, that's kind of an issue. I don't know. So Enderman would spawn up here, and they would drop down in the killing chamber right down here. Boom. And I would just kill them. But what do I need, like around here? What would that be? Because I know they would spawn on blocks and stairs. Obviously not stairs facing down. Okay. Because I wanted to do like a pattern design, but I guess I can't do that. Well, that sucks. I could use carpet though. I could. Or potentially, I did get a lot of blaze rods, and I think I still have a lot of purple blocks, or purple, I think chorus fruit, pop chorus fruit. Something I could do as an idea would be like something here. I don't know how many blocks it needs to go out, but how do we do this? How would I do this? So my idea is, let's see, black stained glass and end rods. I want to do that star kind of thingy. End rods right here. So you see right here, if we had end rods or something like at the back here, just as an example, it would just kind of fade in and look very good. And the more glass you use, the better it sort of becomes. You could also do this, so it's a lot darker. So probably gonna do that. How about that? Obviously it's gonna be like this, just to show. It's gonna be like this, but way darker. I don't know how exactly we can do that. I also kind of want to add carpet here, so I could just take the Enderman out. Yeah, kind of like that. I could also take like skulk sensors around. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, honestly, it would. So, let me just check here. How would we do that? Oh wait, I don't even have command set. There we go. So what was it like? Ellipsoid? I think that's what it was. Oh, we're not gonna do sphere. We're not gonna do that. But I want to do a circle thingy. I want to do this entire room as a circle. But what exactly would that be? Oh yeah, that's cylinder. Alright. Put a little butter on it. I will. Hollow cylinder, and then it's gotta be... what is it? What is this block, by the way? Purple. Purple block. I think it was, yeah, purple block. Let's see. So I take it you beat the game? Hell yeah, I did. Hell yeah. A long time ago, actually. Purple block, and then the radius has got to be like... Oh, really? Hey, that's a long time ago. Nice. And then it's got to be 19. Honestly, yeah, pretty good. This is nice. So, if we go in here, and then we have the entrance to the Enderman farm right here, this is cool. Alright. So how tall do I want it to be? Let's see. Hollow cylinder. Purple. And then I think 50. Yeah. Alright. I kind of know how to do this. Because the Enderman farm is going to be up here. So that actually would make a lot of sense. I think we're going to do... so we don't have a middle to this one, do we? It's got to be like 17 or something else. No, how's it going, man? Hopefully you're doing good. Welcome to the stream. We got to do 17 instead. And then undo as well. So we're gonna do slash hollow cylinder. Let's do something with a middle point. That would be 19 or 17 or 15, 13. Let's try 13. Hollow cylinder. Purple blocks. Purple block. And it's got to be 13 in diameter. And it's got to be at least 50. 50 tall. There you go, let's try that one. Alright, so that doesn't match up with that thing. Okay. Well, that kind of sucks. Okay, how do we do this? Let's see. Is it? Yeah, this is centered. This is centered. Exactly right there. Yeah, this is for the Enderman farm. Hollow. Cylinder. And we're gonna do purple block, and then the radius is gonna be, what are we gonna do, 15? 15, and then we're gonna raise it by 50. But it just kind of goes into this. Like right there. See, this is right where the spawning platform is. Right where it is. Look. That's right in the middle. So, that's not the problem. The problem is this farm. I might want to do a hollow cylinder. No, let's slash undo. How about how do we do this? Alright, let's see. Hollow cylinder, and then purple block, and I think we're gonna do 21, and then 50. But that might be like too big. I don't know. I could also make the Enderman farm a lot bigger. I'm just thinking, like, how far is the Enderman like sight, the render distance? Let me search for that because I want to make it like really optimized. Real detect 32 blocks away. Okay, so 32 blocks. I can make this up to 32 blocks wide. Okay. I can make the entire thing up to 32 blocks wide. So that's something, I guess. So let's see, that would mean we're gonna have the endermite right there in the minecart. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 right there, so we can actually do this 3 times bigger. We can make this 3 times bigger than it already is. Let's do this. I think it's gonna be like that. I don't know if it is, but if that works, it works. I want to take from this point. So that was 10, right? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 20. It's right here. This is actually how big I can potentially make the Enderman farm. Like, this is crazy. This is absolutely massive. So we could technically just do this. Like, just have the farm be this big. And then the radius be 32. I just want to make sure that we actually build it. Really, really good. Alright, so I guess what we're going to do is right here, we're going to say slash hollow cylinder. Hollow cylinder purple block, and we're gonna have it 32, and it's got to be 50 blocks. Now, does that go right out to where I stopped it? It's gonna be like 33 actually. Yeah, the cylinder itself has got to be 33. So let's do that instead. The cylinder itself has to be 33 blocks. Undo. Got them. Hollow cylinder. And then purple block. 33 and 50. Let's try that. I think that works, but that's also going to be like a really, really ginormous farm area. Like, I don't know if that is worth it. I really don't. Why is the music cutting out? Dude, I'm gonna stop the music, because that's annoying. I'm gonna turn that off. You guys are just gonna be in silent purgatory with me. It's fine. Okay, so we have this right here. This is the spawning area. I think it's just a teeny tiny bit too big. We could do a donut shape up here, and then just have the farm be like this. I guess. Honestly, okay, hold up. I have an idea. If this works, right, I want to see. We could do like a coil thingy. Kind of like the arc reactor or something like that. Let's go ahead and try this. So let's see, we're gonna do slash undo, and here's what we're gonna do. So we have the middle point right there. and I'm gonna go in here, which is technically the middle, right here. And then what we're gonna do is we are gonna have the donut be, I think I had it on Discord, at some point. If I could search for it. Alright, we can't do that. That is annoying. So I guess I gotta search all the way up. Here we go. I got it. It's the Taurus. That's what it was called. I got it here. So I'm gonna get this one should be we're gonna copy that. We're gonna place it in here. And then instead of stone, we're gonna do purple block. Nope, that doesn't work. Let's try again. Guess I could try that. Didn't really. Okay. No, that's not really what, this is not going to be as big as the end of it. It's probably going to be like 5 blocks or something. Yeah, 5 blocks at most. Oh, well, that sucks. Oh, yeah, I guess we need to do that first of all. So I'm gonna go and get slash wand right here. And I think if we just go like up here or something like that. All right. I guess this is it. Let's try again. So is that really 32? Okay, hold up. Let me do undo. Is that really 32? Okay. Time set day, please. Thank you. How do we do this? So we gotta go 32 blocks out, at least from the farm or whatever. I just want to make this really, really good. So from here, I guess I could go here and then all the way up to the other one. Okay, I guess that's what we're gonna do then. There we go. And now I should be able to, if I stand in the middle, I should be able to move it, right? Or I should be like straight in the middle of the donut, but we'll see. And then height. Well, the 95 one, that's got to be purple block. And then this is what, 33-ish? And then the entire thing is going to be 5. Let's try to get that. There we go. Something like this. And then obviously this right here is going to be removed so that we can have the Enderman kind of go in. So we're going to have 3 blocks removed here so that the Enderman can go through, see that little squirt thingy images, and just kind of, well, I don't know, tear it down, I guess. It's a bit weird. Let me see. So how this is 33. Let me get the middle point here. Because then I think if I am smart enough, we could be able to get a ring of light here. We would be able to do that. So something like this. Something like that. And then if we do this, we're going to go slash hollow cylinder per what is it? Pearlescent Froglight. And that's got to be 33. Right? Where does that go? That goes inside there. It's cut off apparently. That's a bit weird. It's apparently cut off. So what is it on the inside here? What is that? Slash undo. I want to do undo. And then we're going to do hollow cylinder pearlescent froglights. We're going to do 30 instead. I guess that does not work. How about this? I can see it kind of works, but undo. Hollow cylinder per pearlescent froglights. We're going to do 29. So 29 is actually the one, I think. Yeah, 29, but we need to make it a lot bigger. We need to go up here. There we go. Hollow cylinder pearlescent froglights and 29. I'm confused. How is... Okay, how about that? Undo. Now we're gonna do hollow cylinder pearlescent froglights 29. How does that, dude? This just does not work, man. This would have saved me so much time when I was building the end hub, like, really. It would have saved me so much time. Why is this not working? Is it because one of them is not in the middle, or what? Or is it because we don't have a middle here? Okay. Didn't really think about that. Wait, do we really not have a middle? We don't. Okay, so that makes a bit more sense. Let's do undo. Undo, there we go. So now we're gonna do a hollow cylinder again. All right. And that's got to be 33. Right? And then 5, which I think that's what we did before. I'm not really sure, but I think that's what we did. Purple block. Now, do we have a middle? No, we don't. Why is that? Exactly. Well, I guess we're gonna do 34. Undo, and then we're gonna go here. We're gonna do the same thing. So 34 instead. That might work. But that still would help, right? Let's do this. Because I don't think you can do like 0.5 for the blocks. I don't think that's how it works. Yeah, not really. But it's worth a shot. Undo. So instead of that, we're gonna do 5. Let's see. So 31, 32, 35, maybe. Well, that's obviously transparent. Does that have a middle point though? One, two, three, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, I guess we're back to the drawing board. That sucks. Okay, let's try again. So what is it exactly? I think we, I'm guessing this one works. Because it's the last one we did. So that one, and then we're going to do the radius, which is 33 at most. And then we're going to do purple blocks instead of this. Wait a minute, let me try again. Stone is not really what we need. Try that didn't work. I don't know how we're gonna do this. Let's try again. So instead of 201, we're gonna do 33. I just feel like that's gonna come up in the result like it doesn't work. But anyways, let's give it a shot. Oh, stone wasn't even recognized, so guess it didn't actually. Let's see. Let's see this one. Let's try that. Purple block. And then the radius would be 33. And then this one is 5. At least give me a middle point. Like, seriously. Is it going to be 31 or something? Alright, let's do same thing again. Purple block. Let's do 29. And then 5. I don't know how that works. I really don't. But I mean, we have a sphere, but it just doesn't want to work. How do I do this? No, you're good at math if you're still watching. Please just be watching. Like, god damn, I don't know how to do this. How do we convert this? I want to have a middle to the circle on the outside. I don't know if you understand that, but yeah. How do we do this? Like, legit. I have no idea. This is bad. This is really, really freaking bad. How do I do this? Genuinely. Again? Alright. How am I gonna get this done? So we have something with a double middle right here. It's not really what I want, but alright. And it also needs to be this wide. Okay. Alright. How do I do this? Let's try that. Is there a middle to that though? No, it's a double one, but what was the last one we did? I can probably see on the schematics. Load schematics, donut. Closing size. I think I got the wrong thing then. So let me just undo. Let me go here. So on the inside, it's got to be 28 or something. 27. And then this one has got to be purple block. No, but that's still like a double. It still doesn't make it good. Oh my my god. How am I gonna get this done? Seriously. I need like a 1 block middle to this. Alright. Let's just do 32. I don't know. 95 instead. We're gonna have per block. And then here, I think 5, but I don't know. Probably 7. Like, does that make a middle? No, what the hell makes a middle here? Like, seriously. Dude, this is horrible. How do we get this done? So I'm in the middle here trying to get all this crap to work, but I still can't seem to, well, get it to work, which kind of sucks. So how am I gonna do this? How in the hell am I gonna do this? Like, this is bad. This is really bad. Okay. Is it because of like a 2 middle or something? Is that it? This is not good. This is really bad. We'll see how this goes. Okay. So I got the command and everything, but I still, what about if I just do, like right here, if I do 1, and then this one to be 33, and then that one to be 5, and this one, instead of purple blocks, I kind of want to get this to be purple stained glass. Let's try that. Now, do I have a middle here? I don't think so. No, I don't. That sucks. How do we get this to work? Seriously. This is horrible. I can't get this to work. What the hell? Let's see. Did we not have a something with 2? My hungry, I thought you were making actual donuts. No way. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Jelly. Oh, jelly donuts. Oh, that would have been good. Welcome to the stream, man. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Welcome to the stream, dude. So I'm making the smaller version of the end hub right now, since I need it for my Enderman farm. Do you remember when we made that video? Or like made the donut? Do you know if we like how did we make a middle? Cook and stream at 2. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. Hell yeah. I'm moving out pretty soon. I'm moving out next Tuesday, by the way. Not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday. So we're definitely gonna do a cooking stream at 2K. At least if I remember it. I don't know. Let's see. Do you remember how we got a middle to the donut? Do you remember that? Let's see. Let's try again. So I think it was here, and then I'm just gonna have this as like, well, I don't know, I guess 9 as well, and then I don't know. Same, bro. Welcome. I think this might work, but that's still 2. Oh, dude, I have the memory of a goldfish too, Jelly. This is bad. Come on. Let's unite our brain power. It's probably just going to be 2 IQ points, but it's pretty bad. I don't know. Let's see. What exactly did we do that one time? I have brain power? Dude, oh my god. It would be funnier if you said, like, what is brain? Or something. I don't know. So yeah, it's got to be 33. And, no, it's got to be 28. Yeah, 28. And then brains are for losers, so it must be so cool. Ooh, self-burn. Those are rare. Damn. Let me see this. Do we have a middle here? How are we not capable of getting a middle? Seriously. What kind of wizardry did we do to make the end hub? Like, seriously. What did we do then? Like, I genuinely don't remember. Okay, let's, oh, wait, what? There we go. Gotta put warm water on that sick burn. Damn. What the? God damn it, dude. How do we do this? So I remember it was like 32, or at least this entire thing is 32 this way. Holy moly, we gotta make it like 64. Or no, 60. We gotta make it 67, but it's not because of that meme. We gotta make it 60. 67. And then 5. I mean, the Enderman just needs to spawn. That's basically it. That's gotta be a lot taller. Oh my god. 0 blocks have been created. Why? Let's try again. 67, and I think we're gonna go for 7. 24 blocks have been created. All that is promising. It's not really what I wanted. I need a bigger area, I realize. I need like a really, really large area. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, let's get that real quick. So that's gonna be all the way over here. Boop. We're gonna do that. We're gonna go all the way. I know this is like way too big, but it's better just to have the biggest sphere thingy right here and then know what you're doing, I guess. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just building, so. We're gonna get this one to be 6, 7. And then we're gonna do 7. Let's see if that works. It's definitely a huge thing. But it, yeah. It's almost the size of my end hub. Well, it's a tiny bit smaller, but, you know. How do we do this, dude? I really, really don't. I really don't think we need to make it that much bigger. Like, this is fine, so... Let's go, right here. Yeah, it should be fine. Jelly, do you know how to make an Enderman farm, by the way? I'm just asking, because I already made one, but I'm just asking to kind of see if you know how to make one. Because I don't. I really don't. This is bad. How tall is this then? Or how long is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Ugh, yuck. That's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 16 more blocks. Great. 24 in total. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, so we got that out of the way. Is that it? That's 2 blocks. Alright, cool. So we're going to do that. We're going to go all the way to this point, all the way out here. Set cobblestone. There we go. I think like this is the maximum platform you can make with like a an Enderman farm. So it is pretty good, I guess. Ah, come on, man. There we go. Alright, and the last one would be where exactly? Here? I think so. And then we're gonna do slash set cobblestone. Well, I knew that was gonna be a mistake, but whatever. There we go. So yeah, now I just need to fill in the cobblestone here. And then we have our spawning platform. I don't really know how we're going to make that donut, but I am going to figure that out. I need to make it in the same shape as the donut. I need to fill in the ellipsoid, or whatever it is. So, yeah. It also needs to go out here and all that stuff. So let's do another one. Another one. Nice. So let's take this one. And we're going to go all the way over to this one. We're going to slash there. Okay. Slash set air. So that would kind of remove that. And the next thing would be over here. Actually, I forgot to set a point over here. Oh, whatever. That's fine. Guess then I can go right here. Now we're gonna set air. It's kind of annoying I can't remove the entire thing. Unless I make like a box. Okay. Let's see. As long as it doesn't like interfere with all this, then it's fine. Oh, it actually doesn't. Here, boom. And here. There we go. So let me get one more thing done here. So I remember like it needs to be 67 blocks or something like that to really work. So I'm gonna go like this, and we're gonna go all the way over here. We need to go like really, really far away. It's definitely a bit more than 67 blocks, but whatever, I can't be too sure. Let's do that. And then we're gonna do this command needs to be 67 in diameter, or it actually need, well, I don't know, yeah, 67. Well, I don't know. So what is that? 16, 16, and then 9 on both sides, so 18. 9, so that's 25 on both, so that's 50. Around 50. That was a bit less than I realized. I mean, if that works, then sure. But it's just, does it have a middle to it? It does, look at that. It does have a middle to it, nice. So, I guess we could make this a kind of an observatory. Yeah, that's actually, no, I need it to be with, let's do /undo. Let's do it again. We're gonna go for 50 and then 7. I think it's because we, no, it's got to be even. Okay, but what height wise, it's not doing its thing. Okay, now we at least got the middle point to it, but how am I gonna get this to work? This is bad. Undo. So let's see, we've done 9 for the end hub. I think we could say, should we say 8? And I don't know. I want to go for 50. And then the the diameter needs to be 8, but height-wise, that's also, that's the same thing. So it's got to be like 9 or something. But yeah, that would be the same size as the end hub. So it's got to be like, I want to put it at 7, but that's what we just did. I don't want to have it too small either. Let's put it to 9. Let's just see what that looks like. That's like way too large. And that doesn't have a middle. It does not have a middle point to it. Undo. Let's go 50 again. Keep in mind, I actually don't know if it's not 500. Let's try 1, and let's go for 7. I don't know if that would work, but we'll see. It's a bit too small. It's just a teeny tiny bit too small. I don't know if that worked. Let's go. Let's try 6. Now let's do 50. So we still have a middle point to it, right? Yeah, there's still a middle, but it's I guess that's, hold up. That would mean undo. So that would mean it's got to be like 15 actually, because that's half. So 15 half. So we're only measuring like half the circle. I think that's it. Actually, never mind. This is a huge chonker. God damn. Yeah, this is a bit too thick. Okay. How about 50 and I don't know, I want to do 7, but then 51. Like, would that make a difference? Would that make the difference in it? No, it doesn't. We still have a middle here, which is good. But height-wise, I just don't know. I have no idea. I literally have no clue how we're gonna do this. That would seem like This is the easy part. So it's got to be... four, and then that'd be 8. Dude, it has to be 5 or something. Right? Because that would have a middle. Right? Or am I like completely in the wrong here? It still has a double thing. I don't know why. It's a double helix. I don't know what exactly we did wrong here. Let me go to Discord. How did we get this? Yeah. Let's try 10. No. Try this. We're gonna do 50. 50 right there. Let's try 10. Maybe that works. Might be a bit too big, but it's worth a shot. It still doesn't do the helix thing. Okay, what about I want to try this. So 50. That's a common thing here now. What about 7.5? Does that work? Like, does that give us a middle? It actually does. It does give us a middle point, I guess, but that is not what we're looking for. Dude, I want it to... How do I do this? Okay. All right. We're gonna do that. Height 95. That's just the glass or whatever it is that we're gonna use. I can change that. So radius is 50. Or minor radius is 50. And then I want to go for 8 blocks. Do I really want to go for that? Like, we have a middle point, that's good, but it's still a double thing right here. I don't know what I did to make it so, well, that this would have a middle as well. Why did I do that? How? I have it on the schematic, right? Load schematics, giant donut. So This is I don't know, I guess something like that. So we're gonna do undo. We're gonna do this thing again. So we're gonna take 50, and then instead of that, we're gonna do, instead of 50 actually, we're gonna do 49. And then 7 block. Does that make a middle for us? Still doesn't. Dude, what? What the hell? How can I get a middle block to this? I just want it to be like half. Can we not do that? Uh, I don't know. Let's try again. 50, at least I think that's what it is. 8.5. I don't know. I genuinely don't know at this point. Might be horrible. So because we got 0.5, we have a middle going down here, which, I mean, we also had before, but it's not what we need. Weather. Alright. Okay. I think I missed something on this calculation. I really think I missed something. I don't know what it is, but let's just try to do 30. Well, $25. We have a middle, but we still don't have a light here. I don't know how we're gonna do this. I really don't. Technically it wouldn't matter, but still I kind of want it to work. How did I do that before? Is that it? It's probably not it, but it just changes the... Oh, that is trippy. That's trapdoors? That's trapdoors right here. Oh my god. That is very trippy. Alright. How do I do this? So 8. It's not 8. What? I don't want it to be 10 because that's way too big. But I also just want it to be good enough. Let me just try. So we have a 2 here, but we do have a middle. How exactly we're gonna make this work, I don't know. But we could potentially. How would I do this? Like, seriously. How would I do this? I seriously don't remember what I did. Like, make a ring around it, but like a coil thing instead. That's what I want to do. But it doesn't seem to work. It just doesn't want to work for me. I don't know why, but it just does not. Let's go 50. There's no middle here, which really just sucks. I guess that, and then 8. I want to try to see if that works. Oh, so that does that. Oh my god, that's interesting. Hell yeah. Okay, we can make like a UFO. What the frick? The hell is that? Looks like an empty water bottle. It's cool, I guess, but yeah, I don't really know what to do with this now. Let's try one more time. Let's take that for 1. So that just makes straight lines. Cool. Wait, that literally just makes a straight line? Like, or a tunnel tube thingy? That's pretty cool, actually. It does kind of turn, but it's fine. How do I do this? Seriously. Let's do that. So it's something like, I know it has to be 50. Like the area is 50. But the dome itself, like the donut itself, needs to be a lot larger. It needs to just have a middle to it. Well, can't get any worse, right? It can. It sure can. How did I make that end hub? Seriously. How did I go from making that, like, the absolute masterpiece, to this now? Like, I can't even get the shape straight. Okay. Alright. What is this one? I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. I might be. Okay. Okay, let me try this one though. Just one last time. Stone is not the one. Okay. I think I've been through every single one of these commands. No, 32,000 blocks. But is this the end hub? Like the design? Nope, it's still 2 blocks. How do I do this? How do I get a dome thing that's like one more than what it needs to be? Like 9 blocks, but I mean, I could do 0.5, like if I could, I would do it, but I can't. So, It's kind of messed up. Kind of really, really messed up. There you go. That's a lot better. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Okay. How exactly am I gonna get a sphere to be a middle sphere? Oh my god, I don't know how we're gonna do it. I really don't. So it's gotta be like the same principle as with the radius. Alright, let's try again. Okay. And then I want to go like this. We're going to go here. We're going to get that one. And then I am going to go, instead of 100, we're going to go I don't know, I guess 50.5? Is that going to work? That's going to be insane if that works. Probably not going to work, but let's give it a shot. Yeah, so 50 and then, or maybe it wasn't wrong input. It probably wasn't wrong. 50.5 and then 7. There we go. So does that work? Still double. Dude, what is this? Yeah, this is bad. So I found a middle point, but this is bad. Instead of that, we're gonna do, let's do 25 and then 8. Maybe that helps. I know it's a lot, like just right. It's a little thicker, but it should be good. Even though it's like 2, but I don't know how we're gonna fix that. I really don't know. Because I need to get a video out. Like, it's been a month already with the end hub, so I gotta get another video out eventually. Maybe I have the wrong command. I don't know. Probably not the wrong command. No, it's definitely not the wrong command because I've used this one to actually get this done. I don't know. I really don't know. I actually have no idea. Okay. Well, that's weird. Anyways, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, man. Really don't. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that out at some point. But anyways, if you guys have an idea, please let me know on Discord. I'm gonna have to go. But yeah.